Hey guys, this is Kirop speaking, and today we are back in automation with our light campaign 4.3 test games, trying to not die in the early game where competitors are really kicking you in the nuts in a new kind of way. And it is beautiful and it is fun, so far at least, because we haven't failed yet. Let's see how that changes today. We are starting in Archana with our little utility vehicle company and found out that we have to sell them for 0 markup in order to basically even cover get any demand out of them. That's what I wanted to say. And our strategy here is a peculiar one. We are selling them at 0 markup and then hoping, that's our strategy, we are hoping that the demand will be so large that we can inch up our markup while we are getting a little bit more known. And that little bit more known is already happening as we are going up from 3% awareness to 6%, 5.5 in the markets that are relevant to us. So, yeah, we're paying, it's just for 66k. That's fine. In the lure, we're not selling anything because we made the car with horse piss, and they don't sell horse piss in the lure. They are beneath that. No, above that. Sorry, you never know. But all right, so marketing is set up, and it's looking quite reasonable. We do want to produce facelifts. They are expensive. Do we want to push one out? I think our cars aren't bad, but we might want to optimize them for better production stats. So that might be why I need a facelift. On the other hand, the facelift will probably cost us a few million. And are we going to make up for those? That's the question, but I don't think so. On the other hand, it is going to reduce our production costs quite significantly, and that means we can charge a margin to start with. This number does look pretty good. Are we outproducing this? So far, not really. The pre-orders are still higher. How much delivery delay penalty do we get? 50%? Okay, that's atrocious. So what happens? I think we need to charge a markup. So as you can say, they are sitting at a comfortable 0%, and I'm going to now charge them, pre-order change 17%, charge them 10%. How does that sound? Calculate this, and supposedly we make less money that way, but it should be fine. We're accepting this, and dropped all kinds of pre-orders because they don't want to pay that higher price. But we make such high quality cars, I don't know what they are about. Now we finally have some engine production too. It takes a while to get quality stuff in Archana. This one took a month longer than expected. Yeah, this is looking good. It's looking really good. We're just making a slight loss. And well, that on the other hand is not looking good. We are producing at our maximum at the moment. Oh no, we are producing at the number that we've set to really cut costs down. Yes, I remember now. We set it to minimum shifts 0.5, maximum shifts 0.5. Yes, the narrowest of narrow. So we can't really overproduce. We can only produce what we produce. I would like them to just produce some more of these. This one has the lowest priority because it gives us the lowest cash, but this delivery delay penalty is a bit bad. Speaking of delivery, let's take a look at our car here. That delivery, and that is all reputation focus, and we are selling, what? We're selling only 2? Oh, that's awful. Let's check if that is true or not. Not really. I don't know. Maybe this is a bug. Have we found a bug? possible sales, 8. No, wait a sec. Deliver. This is utility. Here, we have to look here. 12. Delivered 10. Pre-order change 1. That means we have we sold 11? Well, even if this might not be wrong in terms of numbers, it is hella confusing, isn't it? So I'm going to mark this down as a bug here with the sales figures lying in our chart. Because in the delivery segment... but this is just to... Oh, no. Wait a sec. This might be entirely accurate because we're not only selling that car into the delivery segment. We are also selling it to, of course, light delivery and heavy delivery. So let's check those out. Where are they? Here, light delivery. Okay, no sales. Heavy delivery. That was a different one. Utility delivery. Okay, one into heavy utility and heavy delivery. Oh, yeah, there you go. No, so it adds up. Let's look at the terrifying R&D panel. We don't even have green bars yet. They will appear once we enter 1948. Then they will start right there. Yeah, okay. It will take a while before anything is unlocked here. And we sure as hell can't afford to do any research at the moment. But that's not keeping us from maybe, after all, going for a cheeky little facelift to see what we can do for upgrading our production. Oh, fancy naming there, thank you very much. MK1, MK2. And we're going to facelift the engine as well. Yeah, agree, activate, yes. So, going to take a look here because we had so many little parts that we were saying that we could up in terms of reliability. This is already really upped and expensive, so no thanks. Do we want to have some more balancing mass in this? Some extra smoothness. The tune is pretty good, so maybe the only thing that we really want to do here is to up this one more. Because you see, the costs are not really increasing much at all. But the reliability is significantly. And even this one does increase our reliability by a fair amount. So I'm going to up this to 0. Let's compare to the previous engine. We had that one right there. And we see that, ooh, well, that's a pretty good change, I would say. Look at that. Fat stacks of reliability. Just a little heavier. And quite a bit more smooth. Some more silence in that one. Slightly more energy efficient. Very good. And just 1.4 production units more. Engineering time we don't really care about. And this is looking like a decent update. And now we can take a look at how much money we want to invest in this one. Well, the answer is as little as possible, but at the same time, wait a sec. How much reliability is that at? So 47.4. So we do want to put that down a bit. Reliability up. That is 16 months. Can up the pressure now slightly. That also reduces reliability though. This hurts. Okay. I think I'm going to aim for another 18 months. That seems reasonable. Yeah. 48 reliability for that one. That's why am I so focused on reliability here? Well, that's what this market, and especially in Archana, really cares about. Because they are poor. They can't pay for repairs. Also, what is really important is that it builds your reputation if you have higher reliability than your competitors. And that is super valuable in the long term for those lower market demographics, because then for free, your reputation will make your cars more desirable. Well, it's not exactly free, is it? If you have invested so much money into making your cars reliable in the first place. But you get what I'm trying to say. So small one, yeah. We're not going to change anything here. This factory is certainly not run down at the moment. The factory building is falling apart already. Archana build quality right there for you. 300k after just 2 years. Yeah, thanks, no. And no, I don't want to upgrade any of this. This is quite ridiculous pricing. I think just upgrading the minor tooling already is a little too expensive for us, but what are you supposed to do? So up this one slightly. We can, because slowdown doesn't really matter too much at the moment. Does it? No, total average costs is not too high there. That's fine. Yeah, don't want to have any kind of recalls. So now for the updated cars. Let's take a look what we can make of it. Text block. Oh, beautiful. Doesn't load the actual car in until you're changing something, I assume. Yeah, okay. Wow, so green. Oh no, total ratio is slightly too large. I wanted to grab as much utility as I could, but that is causing us to go beyond the... Oh no, 93%. Have I changed that already? Like if you go beyond 90%, I think it starts to complain. I wanted to change it so that it's 100% because that's so much easier to understand. Yeah, definitely the case. Losing reliability there in droves, so that's not acceptable. Yep, noted. That will be changed soon. So we can continue on here. No quality is going to be added. Nope, that's too expensive. Tires. Do we need better tires? They're nice and cheap at the moment. Oof, no, that makes them too expensive. Do we get anything valuable out of this, though? No, not even. Ah, but one thing that we can try. You know what? That we do need larger wheels at the front. So that would be something. Can we up the size of these wheels? We can. That means we can up the rim diameter as well. Let's run them on 17s. How expensive is this now? It's just a little bit more. That's fine. Okay. So that means we have more space to put some massive drum brakes now. And we shall do exactly that. Yes. Oh, that's an upgrade. And if we wanted to put race pads on there, we could. That's excellent for utility. Not so excellent for your driving comfort. Feels a little weird to go for such an aggressive brake setup, but braking at max load really benefits the utility stat, and we are already at 48 here. Let's compare to the previous one. So we are currently looking at the utility. Let's use the utility Mark 1. And you see here, well, higher drivability, that's all fine and dandy, but if you look at these stats here, off-road, upped. Reliability up due to the engine, basically. Or is it? Is this the total reliability, or is it just the trim reliability? I think it's the total reliability. So the engine would be in there. Slightly better fuel consumption, but look at the increase in the utility stat. It's massive. Ah, yes, the interior and the luxury radio. I'm not going to up the quality more than what we already have. This is quite expensive. But this here might be one to change, as it just increases so massively the, especially on the below zero side, the quality of your safety, and that should not be too much of a hassle to engineer. Like probably the biggest ticket item, but that we have. I'm going to see if we can get away with a zero quality, or if we have to set it to -1. Because the main focus of this facelift is, after all, to increase production efficiency of our vehicles. And safety is nice, but look how much they care. 3 farts, roughly. I'm going to give the other trims the same treatment, larger wheels and stuff, so that we can cram in the larger brakes to up our utility rating. Holy shit, this is expensive. Just look at it, 1030. And 1130 there. It must have been even more expensive in the previous version. But yeah, this is at 0 quality. That's massive for Archana. Oh, shit. And here, yes, let's try the 0 safety here as well. We could try to get some extra comfort if we optimized it for this, but nah, it's too little a difference. And my delivery vehicle gets the same treatment as the others as well. And let's see how much of a shock it will be when we see the engineering time due to the safety ratings. Oh, wait, wheels too. Okay, everything is updated. Now let's place some proper pricing on it. And see... Oh, I can't remember which one was the expensive one. Probably this one? Was it the 11K one? Yeah, I think so. So let's see. Yeah, that's looking good, not good. I mean, the desirability is through the roof. Doesn't mean we can sell it. Okay, well, there, safety. 12. And otherwise, there's nothing. Like, this is the only vector that is contributing anything significant. That's a bit of a shame. Yeah, that means that either we can up the others, or we need to slash this one if we want to increase the tooling, because as you can see here, this is slightly worrying. 30 months, not quite what we were aiming for. So I guess we don't care about safety after all. And now, interior. Okay, that's the big one now. Yeah, I can see that. It's plus 25 tooling it is. And we are below 18 though. That's perfect. And that's at plus 25. So if we... Oh, that's another 5 million engineering costs. Ouch! How much difference does that make in production units? So we do have them... Yeah, I mean, that's quite a chunk. So 213 down to 166. That's a... well, labor is basically free in Archana. Slavey labor. We employ about 70% of our employees are children, and also, of course, slave children. I mean, that's where Archanans go for their high quality labor. Let's see, what more can we do here? Not really anything, can we? I can make it slightly cheaper on the materials, and I guess that's it. Well, don't need to do as much learning now, but the reliability factor there, that's killing it. Okay, I do need to be super reliable. There we go. Yeah, let's keep it there. This is a good facelift. Not much changes, but it is probably going to prepare our company to be really well known for our reliability. I think this has come down, hasn't it? Can we up it to a maximum of... Yeah, of 1.0 shifts, in case we get some demand going. Worker wages. Nah, that's all good. Our slaves are well paid, and the quality doesn't suck either. Yep, looking good. Oh, look! It has come down to just a negative of 2.6k. Wow! We are getting somewhere. Last episode, I think it was started at minus 4.5k and then dropped down to 4k, and we were really happy about that. Now we've almost cut that in half. Now I can up my quality thresholds as well. Yeah, even though the production quality overall is really good, don't necessarily need to do that. Tooling quality is at a maximum, and we are producing... can we cut that down even more? It's expensive though. Nah, we'll just leave it as is. It's good enough, good enough. And now we're done setting up this facelift. What? Oh, wow. Okay, this is way more efficient. Look at these margins. We can go for a 20% margin. Holy. Unheard of. Absolutely unheard of. This is going to produce a profit, almost. Well, that's definitely not too terrible. And we can go for 30% deposit so that we don't get heaps of pre-orders. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Okay, I think I'm going to sign off on that. That's, what a project. Gotta squeeze a little bit. Oh, what? What's going on here? Car staff. You're not supposed to be... until one shift. Yeah. But we can produce at half a shift, right? Let me just double check what I set the factory to. Max shift, target shifts. Okay, so... Yeah, 6 months until one shift, but that doesn't matter. Because we do want to produce at half a shift. As a target, at least. Yeah, gotta hire a few more people in. So, nothing changed in the forecast. I think we're off the ground. If this is true, then we've managed to start an Archana. Looking good, and just ignore this one. It's just 6 million. That is nice. 6 million, 18 months. Very good. The one thing that we might want to do, I know it is feeling a little tricky, but we might want to start on an engine prototype so that we have something really reliable lined up for our next model. Don't need to facelift too often in Archana, so it's not a massive issue, but I would like to really have one ready. But yeah, this one needs to be signed off first, so agree with this. And let's see how much one of those engine projects would cost. On the other hand, we did invest heavily into our very first engine. With our, I think we set it to, what was it, a 0 quality for the engine family? Unheard of levels of technology in Archana. And that one is doing reasonably well. I'm curious though, what would it cost? So let's start a new engine project. We are going for an inline 4 again. A bit more chunky, because we are going to be tech heavy on that one. But we can't make it too chunky, because we still have the -2 on the bottom end parts. It's just going to rattle itself to death. But something like this, a tanky i4 1.8 liters, that would be what Archanans like. And we have a familiarity rating of 44% there, so can't be that bad. And I do want to activate the familiarity view here with Alt. Or this button there. So we have that. Push rod or this one. It's a clear choice there. But which one does have... You what? Overhead cam 2 has 40... Almost 40 familiarity? 30%? Are you kidding me? Oh, that's amazing. No, it's 2 valve. It's reading this wrong. Because the push rod has this. Yeah, okay, I see. I was getting excited for no reason. The engineering time supposedly is going... now it's going down, yes. It's weird. I select it. Yeah, this is 30. Select this. No, it's working. Okay, 24. It's fine. If we... ouch! That hurts. If we want to make something really damn good, then material costs $13. Oh no, can't pay that! Plus 5. So that's a 7 quality, effectively, difference. That is increasing engineering time a lot. But it's going to make a tonky engine. If we wanted to go for this one instead, this would be... Does it update? This is what I don't understand. There's something weird going on here. 84. This one's supposedly 84. But here it says engineering time 65, and here it is 82. So what is it? I think we might have found a bug. With so much capacity, who needs a fancy valve train, right? So we go for pushrod here. And forward, heavy iron? Would make sense. Cast should be fine. Cast and just harmonic damper. Or, if we really would want to, we could go for balancing shaft, because the engine is reasonably large. But I'm going to keep it here, keep it simple. And now just up some compression and do all that. This is all going to be very basic. But what we could do is to go for eco-carbs. They have much worse reliability, of course, which would hurt us, but they do perform a lot better on the low end. Maybe that's too hurtful. But if we go for just one, maybe that is good enough. So low end there, horse piss? Until this engine is going to be built into something, we might actually have 92 leaded in significant amounts that we can use it. So I think I'm going for 92. Wow, so much torque! Oh, and so much power, 7 kilowatts more than our existing engine. 39? What is this? And that's before tuning. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that tune is really shitty. We do need to adjust a fair few things here. Yeah, only flows though. Otherwise, looking quite good. So carburetor needs to be larger. That is much better. Manifold needs to be larger as well, just slightly. There we have that. And now the exhaust is way too large. And the header needs to be smaller. Okay, now it's tuned. And for the compression, can down that by a step or two. Or no, should we? No, this thing is never going to be used at maximum throttle, is it? You need all the power? Who are you? It's certainly not driving on Archanan roads. Wow, look at that. There's even some green stuff on this plot. Didn't expect that to happen. So we lower everything to 0 quality, to minus 2 quality, so that we don't pay for anything but the family engineering. And then we just check out how much it costs. Oh, wow, this is bad. 40? You what? 43 kilowatts? How much does this one... Ooh, 85. Yeah, okay. Well, that tells me that we probably can get the other components some quality as well without upsetting this one too much. So let's do that. Taking a more balanced approach, dropping this to +4 and having upped all the other qualities and see where we end up. That is, in engineering, 75. Okay. And this is way more balanced. Like, these are small vectors, and this one is slightly smaller as well, but these are much larger, so it's less waste. Okay, I think I'm happy with this one. Now let's see if we can make it affordable too, because that is 10 million still. So the project would cost us, just to get a prototype, this is not production ready, just to get the prototype is 6 million. I think we're going to do it. Yes. Yeah, that's fine. No factory here, and just... Yes, I agree. Perfect. Let's sign this one off. The tanky i4. And this can be the powerhouse that is fueling our utility markets in Archana for quite some time, until they get emissions requirements or something. So we sign this one off. It's a little aggressive, but maybe slightly unnecessary. Well, I think it's going to work out in the long term. So, especially seeing that this facelift is going to really kick some ass. Let's see if that is actually the case, or we're going to die beforehand. Uh-oh. Wait a sec. This is looking a little scary. still haven't produced the delivery vehicles, and this is a full month worth of production that we have to pay back in pre-orders. That's not good. So let's up this a bit, shall we? And accept it at 20. Let's see if that helps getting rid of these. Yes. Yes, it does. Yes, it did. Okay, now it's not too bad anymore. And there we have it. Still some stock here. And we are... Ooh, nice. We are selling a fair amount of these. Let's have it go 1 tick to see the actual size of it. Wow, 100 cars. That's massive. So it's let's see, engine production, engineering is 142k. So where's where's all the money going then? Ah, there we have our new facelift sitting right there. This is so much cheaper than the old one. I think we can go to 25 as a markup. Okay, let's take another look at the markets and the sales breakdown. What is going on here? No sales? Ah, it wasn't initialized. Okay, well, fair enough. So, the heavy delivery, yes. The Mark II, the utility Mark II, and we are... What? That is my company, right? That is us. 1654. We are a major player in the game all of a sudden. The 4th largest company in the heavy delivery market. Almost 5% market share. We're coming for your pie. You 3 big ones. Let's check out the utility market as well. Alphabet. Killer up Alphabet. Goes the other way. Not looking quite as nice. 0.7% of the market share there. And family utility, 0.1%. Not quite what we were aiming for. But it looks like it all pans out. But now we should be stuck. Wait a sec. Why are we not seeing any profits then? Because car production. Why is car production that huge at the moment? Let's check out the company finances. What's going on here? Expenses. Okay, there we had returned deposits. That's fine. That wasn't too bad. It's just 90k. The engineering is not the problem. Oh, is it because we are only getting... like we set it to 30%, right? The pre-order? So we are not getting more than 60%, oh, 70% then. So yeah, that would mean that we are getting a bit of plunge in revenue there until the pre-orders are cleared. Yeah, okay, that makes it a little dangerous there too. But come on, you can do it. But then the car production should come down. So do we see the effect now? No. Because now we have no more pre-orders. Where? Something is wrong. Something must be wrong here. Car production can't be that expensive. Yeah, this is interesting. So something is sapping a lot of costs in car production. But what we do have is a markup of supposedly 25%. This seems to be a very good test case to be evaluated and checked through, if this is all playing correctly. Because if this is a bug, as it currently looks like, then that's a nasty one. Alright, I think we are stopping it here for now, and this will need to be investigated on Monday morning. And I hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.